still doing their business, but they're there to guide you along the way, maybe an advisor.
Yeah, I like your definition because that's pretty much what I have. Where a coach isn't going to advise you. A coach, the concept there is they know the answer lies within you. So coaching is pulling the answer out of you that's already in there, where being a mentor or a consultant is you go in and you evaluate what's there, may pull some information out of you, but then you construct a document or a report.
Yes. So, and then there's a whole question about consultants.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, exactly on putting that out there. A consultant is going to interview you. They're going to ask you 1,000 questions. They're going to put you on the spot. They're going to make things hard for you on putting that out there. But in doing that whole process, what goes on there is you're both learning. The consultant's learning about you. You're learning about yourself by answering the questions that the consultant puts there on laying that out there. But, the whole thing is, when you talked about earlier and you were talking about your summit, okay, what did you know about it when you woke up one morning and this thing was in your head and you haven't been able to shake it for 3 years now?
And it just keeps on blossoming. It hasn't stopped blooming.
and it was the same thing. I reached out to you, Richard. I reached out to people in the community, and was able to pull together mentors and coaches and the team. So it's not just the mentors, it's also the team. Sometimes we need to hire people to do what it is that we don't want to do or aren't skilled at doing.
Exactly. And you've been able to pull together so many extraordinary mentors and coaches along the way. And I mean, it's very exciting when I went on the site and saw some of these. I mean, I have had the pleasure of knowing many of the ones that you've had along the way, but I don't know half the ones you have now. I can't wait till a couple weeks. So, we want to talk more about the summit, but I do want to make sure we hit that fourth strategy. So after having strong mentors and coaches.
So the last one is mastermind, and mastermind is Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. It is truly one of the most powerful resources that we have that costs us no money. No money. I mean, think about it. You get a group of people together and you what we do at the summit. Now, everybody does masterminds a little bit different, but you come there with a goal or a challenge. And the more specific you are, the better it is for the mastermind. And everybody helps you come up with solutions, resources. They focus on you exclusively during that time. So mastermind, we started doing this with our family at home, with our projects, and I'm telling you, it has totally transformed even our family and what's happening within our own projects.
I love that idea. I had never thought about that, but instead of telling the kids what to do, you get them cooperating together with you, and you talk about you actually focus on what maybe their challenge could be.
Yeah, we just said, hey, we just want to start masterminding, and I was like, we do this summit and we help all these businesses. I go, we need to be helping each other. So I said, what are your projects? What do you need help with? And how can we all help? And it's been incredible.
I had a learning curve on masterminding because of course, I first experienced it within our Women's Prosperity Network with our masterminds at our lunches and such. But we actually worked with a coach out in Newport Beach and would travel out there a couple times a year. And I remember I was always the last one to go in that hot seat. And if we didn't have enough time, it was okay with me. Because I was like, I really don't want to be put on the spot. But once I actually got in the hot seat and just started having the team, the other attendees probing and asking me questions about the specific that I had presented, it was just like, oh my gosh, I didn't want it to stop, because it's just the information that was coming at you and having, together again, it is when you get so much more when you're working with a team than you do if you try to do it on your own. And you said, we don't have to be alone.
No.
So yeah, I was like, whoa,
Yeah,
I like this. I'm hooked.
well, I Rook, and Rook is the one that inspired the
Yes.
family thing. I went to a conference, and he actually brought out his family contract.
His daughter is,
And then he started sharing, and I'm going home and doing this, and it's, I mean, I don't know his fault, how he works it, but Mastermind, we all need to be coming together and collaborating and having conversations on how can I support you.
I had the pleasure of meeting his. I'm not sure how many children he has, but one of his younger daughters.
Ava, maybe?
Yes, Ava. I mean, it's just like this mini adult. I mean, I felt like the small. She is so powerful, and it's all because of the way they have used this mastermind concept within their family. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I met him at the Level Up over in Orlando. It was phenomenal. Yeah. He's the one that I gave you all that packet of the Facebook ad information I just put together. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So, yes, definitely. We have to get him on here, too. So, anyway, so those are the 4 strategies then, is to definitely, for any business to be able to accelerate in any economy, all they need to do is really focus on developing that compelling elevator pitch, collaborate, create partnerships, have strong mentors and coaches, and of course, mastermind your goals or challenges so that you start getting more food. To me, that's nourishment. That's what it is.
And they bring you clients too. A lot of times when you start masterminding with people, they start thinking, oh, I know this person that could use this. Or, I mean, it's really incredible what happens.
Mm-hmm. Now, with all those strategies, I know that there is a lot of that you're bringing to the
all of that happens at the summit.
So talk about the summit. Give us that juicy meat on it. I want to hear all about it.
So yeah, I had one of my coaches say, you really have the $1 million Rolodex. And so the summit is bringing that $1 million Rolodex together. And Cheri and Richard, I do consider it an honor that you guys are going to be there. You guys do contribute so much to this community, and somebody that people need to pay attention to when it comes to social media, LinkedIn, and much more, branding.
Thank you.
We thank you, yes.
And we just bring together incredible people that want to serve. It's very structured, though. We take people through different activities. We break bread, and at the meal tables, this is where we mastermind. You share your elevator pitch. This is who I am. This is what I'm doing. But also you share a goal or a challenge. And you've heard that when you break bread with people, magic happens.
Yes.
Yeah, we just take it to a whole other level. And what's so beautiful is that everybody, it's kind of like stepping into a sales force. Because by the next day, people are starting to look for you and how they can help you and support you because of that experience. So the first night is, I consider, kind of our main event, even though it's a shorter one. We dress up more. We give out awards. We have a keynote presenter. This time we have Tim Reynolds with Wild Manta.
Oh, cool.
Okay, yes.
And, he's done a lot of stuff there. So he's evolved.
He's amazing. Yeah, he's getting into the invention space and product space and apps, and so I'm looking forward to his talk. And he is also instrumental he was on the team of the guy that did $1 million in revenue.
Oh, wow.
So his talk is, I think it's something like, you can't shoot a bear from the lodge. And so he'll be giving real tips to get out there and help your business. We give a couple of awards. We do a high performance networking experience. And this is one of the things that I love that makes it unique, is we set the stage for collaboration, and we get people in an activity where they're coming up to you saying, Cheri, how can I support you? What do you need next? And I don't know about you, but most people, when they hear that question, they have 2 reactions. One, they're really excited and they tell them what they want. And another one is like, wow, I have never had anybody ask me that question before.
Excuse me, I'm going to the restroom. I'll be right back. Yeah, I know. I've been through that, both of them. Yeah. Now it's like, okay.
So what we do at the summit is we actually help you get ready for that. We assign you a coach. We do a business assessment, and we help you develop that language so that when somebody comes up, how can I help you? You can say, you're looking for people to attend your class in Vero, or guests for your radio show, or whatever it might be.
Oh, I like that. So, and there's different levels for the summit as well?
Yeah, there's the general admission and then the VIP. The VIP, we have a private wine and cheese party with all the mentors, which is really nice to be able to rub elbows with people who've been on Oprah and featured in Inc. magazine. If you haven't seen the mentors list, as Cheri says, we have some amazing people that are have really powerful bios, but they also have an incredible heart and committed to serve. They're there brain tithing. They're not getting paid to come. Many of them have paid to come. They're there focused on our vision of creating social entrepreneurs. And a social entrepreneur is somebody that gives back to the community. So they're behind that vision and helping everybody that's there. So we have attorneys.
Wow.
You can ask, you can sit down and have them review legal contracts. You can have people review business plans. I review marketing campaigns, whatever you want. It's there.
Wow. So where can they find out more?
So
where can they go register?
We have an app, Business Acceleration Network. You can go to businessaccelerationsummit.com. We have a few other activities the second day that we do a mastermind game. We also do another high performance networking. We have some remarkable speakers. Cheri, I know this time we're actually going to give away a couple of tickets to the 17th. This is $120 value each.
So let's remind anyone that's listening. And now I know if you're driving and you're listening on the app, you aren't able to, but you'll have all afternoon. But we want to hopefully get somebody to come on right now because you'll be the first one. But if you go to So Social Radio Show on Facebook and give us a like there, but then go to that top pin post and you'll see the post because it does have Shannon's beautiful picture there next to the So Social logo.
My gray hair is not showing in that one.
Yeah, good photo. Well, no, I'm not saying that was Photoshop.
I have nothing to say on that of this conversation.
But I like Photoshops for myself. No, but if you go there and you just write,
I want those tickets.
Just comment, say, I want those tickets. The first two that have the comment on there, I will be providing those names to Shannon and she'll get in touch with you. So definitely put a phone number as well, or what should we do?
Whatever they want. They may not want their phone number. Just reach out and
because what I'll do is if you put your name there, and then if we're not connected on Facebook, then I'll definitely private message you and give you Shannon's
you can give
information
my number too,
and give you Shannon's information.
And I just wanted to share a couple of successes from people that go there. Is that okay?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay. I had one person come there. They got their biggest client ever, which was a $35,000 client. We have another individual, and it's not all about money. A lot of times people get clear on their vision. They create strategic partnerships, but this does have a financial impact on people's business. We have another individual that she doubled her business between summits, doubled her revenue in between summits. So there's a lot of great opportunities to get clients and also get that support in your business.
Wow. I mean, when you have results like that coming from the attendees, because that's one of my questions. I mean, this is your 9th one.
Yes.
And I was going to ask you, what keeps the attendees to keep coming back for more? And I read testimonials from a lot of people I'm connected with on social media that are just, one is Lee Nessel.
Yeah.
She connected with Tracy.
Yeah.
Which is one of our partners here at Social Radio Show with Everything Brevard.
Everything Brevard.
And she has a new magazine. And so now Lee is the editor of that.
I wanted her to be the MC, but I didn't bug her enough. She hasn't MC before, but I'm hoping in the future, hint, hint, Tracy.
So, Tracy's phenomenal. Yeah.
She was on our marketing panel and she's just really, and she's mentored. She's left a nice impact on our community.
We've known each other for a lot of years. We were in a networking group together and we've done some stuff together over the years too. So actually I helped with her first magazine. I actually wrote for it and helped her sell ads.
Her very, very, very first one.
So
that's awesome. So I'm going to just answer your question. Why do people keep coming back? Community. We don't want to be alone doing this business thing anymore. And if you can go to one place, spend a couple days focusing on you. This is not focused on dropping cards. This is focused on you at the meal tables and you in these exercises and activities. That's why they come back. They have the community, they have the growth, they have the results.
We do have one person that came on, Charlie Mace, said Randy and I want those tickets.
Well, tell Randy he's got to get up there, Charlie.
Did you hear that, Charlie? Randy's got to put I want that ticket. All right. Well, thank you, Charlie, for listening. We love it when our ambassadors of other social radio show. They never not listen. So I love it when they're commenting. So thank you for listening.
She's coming to help me with my color.
Yes.
Yes. So.
Charlie's going to be a guest on our show here in, we're working on the date because I know she's got a wedding to go to in June. So she may not be here before then, but, she's our color image expert and we haven't had her on the show in a while. So